Hi, and welcome to CMM.
I'm Claire.
I'm Mary.
And I'm Mackenzie. And today our topic of discussion today is change blindness. Change blindness is basically like you show someone a video and you tell them to see if you notice anything and how they perceive it. And basically when you show them this video, it could be someone walking down the street talking to someone, and then the perspective changes. Well, maybe when the perspective changes, it goes from day to night, or they change clothing. But most of the time, people won't notice these changes because they're focused on the actions. But yeah, that's basically change blindness, but it can also be in pictures and video. It comes in all different shapes and sizes, but usually you can see it in movies and videos.
We had 10 people participate in this experiment, so let's look at some of our results.
Just watch and tell us what you see.
Okay. Some guy got up from his desk. He had some Dahmer glasses on at the end. The first guy was wearing sweatpants.
His jacket was gone, and I feel like those glasses weren't there before, but I'm not sure.
But I saw the person go get the phone. There was very little emotion.
Yeah.
He seemed maybe a little happy.
Did you notice that it was a different actor and that his clothes changed?
I noticed the clothes change, but I didn't think too much about it, not at all.
We were surprised to notice that how little people notice the change. We think this has to do with age and gender, but let's get more into that, Kenzie.
Okay, so the statistics for this experiment, we performed this experiment on 10 people. It was 5 boys and 5 girls. The age range was 2 middle-aged, 3 18-year-olds, 2 17-year-olds, 2 16-year-olds, and 1 15-year-old. Out of the 5 boys and the 5 girls, the girls that didn't notice, it was about 3/5. For the girls that did notice, it was 2/5. For the boys that did notice, 2 of them noticing the changes in the experiment.
Okay, so those were our statistics, and now we're going to see how those differed from our hypothesis with Mary.
The results we got from our experiment did differ from our hypothesis, which was that younger people would have an easier time spotting the changes. When it did come to the actual experiment, we actually surveyed 2 adults, and both of them found the changes more than the younger students, and they were also quicker with their noticings. So that was definitely a difference. In our hypothesis, we did state that gender or age might have had something to do with it, so in that way we were still correct. We conducted our experiment by showing each of the test subjects the video and asking them directly after what they noticed. We did not try to pry or ask if they saw a specific thing, because obviously that would ruin the experiment. What we learned about psychological research is more that brains can be easily conditioned into what they think or see or notice by just asking somebody to watch a video and notice what was happening in the video. They were drawn to the action of the actor rather than the fact that the actor changed and he changed clothes. That being said, the first couple of test subjects, we may have accidentally conditioned them to think about the changes in the video or the costume changes in the video, which would lead them to answer that first. Now Claire is going to talk about some of the background research we did and some of the research we did after the experiment was already conducted.
Men and women tend to process visual changes to an environment differently due to a combination of factors: biological, neurological, and social factors. The brain has many differences within the men and women. Women tend to have more connections between their left and right hemisphere. There are also differences within hormonal. Hormonal would be estrogen. Estrogen tends to heighten sensory input, which would lead to us being able to see differences within, let's say, the 2 shirts changing a lot easier. We also have evolutionary factors and evolutionary roles, which tend to be gatherers, so we tend to be more heightened sensory. We also have social factors, which is Women tend to be taught from a younger age to be more observant to what's going on around us and to those little bitty cues. And then also, men and women process things differently. Men are usually better at emotion detection, whereas women are better at seeing fine detail and color.
Thank you guys for watching our experiment. This has been
CMM
with
Claire.
Mary
And Mackenzie.
Bye.
How that differed from our hypothesis. Oh my god.